everyone, thank you for joining me. Today we are doing Bridgerton's Victoria sandwich cake. To begin with, we need to grease and line two 9-inch round cake pans with butter and your greaseproof. So this is a really bad example of how to do a ring for your tin. You fold your greaseproof into a square, roll it into a really tight kind of triangle shape, find out where the middle of the tin is, and then cut it. In a smaller bowl, you want to add 2.5 cups of self-raising flour, and then in a larger bowl, we're going to use an electric hand mixer. We are putting in 1.5 cups, which is 3 sticks. I think it was 340 grams of butter. I've used salted butter rather than unsalted because we need to add salt to the recipe. We need sugar, so it's 1 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, and your 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Like I said, mine's in the butter. You're going to mix that until it's light and fluffy. That should be about 3 minutes. We will then be adding 1 egg at a time. We need 6 in total. I will say this recipe is definitely worth doing. I know 6 eggs is quite a lot, but it was such a beautiful cake. And then once you've put maybe 3 in, you want to start adding some of that flour back in. I just put, I think it was about 1/4 cup at a time. And then add the last part of your flour. We then also need 1/3 cup of whole milk at room temperature, and then that is your cake mix. So we're going to divide our mix between our 2 pans. It's going in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think was about 175 degrees Celsius. It does say in the book 25 minutes. Mine was a bit jiggly when it came out, so I had to put it in for another 5. So as a rough guide, I would say 175 degrees for 30 minutes or 180. Try the 25 and see what it looks like. Once your cakes are out and have cooled, we will be putting jam on the bottom layer of the cake. I didn't put enough in mine, but also this cake is so soft and moist that it didn't entirely matter. It's such a lovely cake. I can't say that enough. And then to dust on the top, it does say superfine sugar, which I believe they are calling that as icing sugar. Mine was still a bit lumpy, so I ended up going with caster sugar. Let me know what you think and how you get on. As always, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.